And welcome to Lyndhurst Community News. Today is Wednesday, May 22nd. Memorial Day weekend is here, folks. This is episode 57. I'm Brian Haggerty, and we've got a lot going on around town this week. Lots to report, but as usual, before I do, if you have any news from your club, your school, church, organization, whatever it may be, birthdays and anniversaries of note, and even engagements, be sure to send them in to LyndhurstCommunityNews@gmail.com so we can report on them here and share all the good news with our fellow Lyndhurst residents. All right, let's take a quick look at what happened this past week with sports. All right, so the girls' flag football team beat North Arlington 13-12. And the boys' baseball team beat Bloomfield 9-0, and then beat North Arlington 3-1. And then they also beat DePaul Catholic with a late-inning squeeze by senior Michael Rizzo. And they scored a huge win over Harrison, beating them 11-1. So good job, guys. Wonderful work, girls and guys. Great job, as always. And some really great news to share with you again. In the past, many times you've heard us here report on Julia Tozduman, who is such an amazing athlete here in our high school. And she won the Bergen County Meet of Champions in the long jump. She also finished in fourth place in the triple jump. And also students Ergul finished second, and Akar finishes in the sixth, as well as in the triple jump. Santana finishes second in the long jump. Now, I know how proud Coach Tuero is, especially Julia did another phenomenal job making us proud, making her family and the school and community proud, as always. Congratulations, Julia. Good work. Okay, now the lacrosse season has come to an end. Now, you have the first team in Lyndhurst varsity lacrosse history with a winning record of 8-7 in just their second year as a varsity team. Now, the coach has said that last year they went 2-12, so boy, what a turnaround that is. And it was a season of ups and downs, but he says mostly ups. They fought hard. They stole a win. They had one or two stolen from them. They scored some pretty good goals and took way too many penalties, but they never gave up. And the coach says he can't begin to describe how proud he is of these guys, and he can't wait until next year, and neither can we. So congratulations, lacrosse team, for a wonderful, outstanding year, a huge improvement over last year. So we can't wait to see where you're going to go next year. Congratulations and best wishes to you all. All right, now tomorrow, May 23rd, which is Thursday. Now, this only applies if you happen to hear this beforehand, as I know some of you do, and some of you wait till the weekend when you have time to listen in. But just in case you are listening now, before Thursday's over, we have two fundraisers in town going on that could be a great place for you to go and eat and help some good things that are happening. For instance, we have Dine to Donate at the Colonial Diner, which is at 27 Orient Way. Now, you can either bring a flyer with you or mention Lyndhurst Project Graduation, because a portion of all proceeds of anything you buy, whether you dine in or take out, will be given back to the class of 2024. It'll benefit the Lyndhurst High School class of 24's Project Graduation, and we ask you to please support our seniors so they can have a safe and memorable event on the eve, well, graduation, the night that they graduate. It's been a long-standing tradition that most high schools do this, and of course, to do it costs money, and this is a way that you can help them to get these costs taken care of. Now, there's no school on Friday, so remember, you can go there and eat and relax and enjoy a nice dinner. And if you want to hit Colonial Diner for lunch or maybe dinner, and then you could do the other one here. This is going to be at Vinnie's Mutz at 356 Valley Brook Avenue. Now, they're having a fundraiser in honor of Lyndhurst resident Nicky Cimicata. Nicky is, of course, those of us who knew him called him Nicky. Nicholas Cimicata, who passed away suddenly last year, leaving a family and friends and a whole township completely shocked and grief-stricken. Now, of course, there is a scholarship that has been set up in his honor, in his memory. that is given through the FBLA of the Lyndhurst High School, which is the Future Business Leaders of America. Nikki was a very active, superior member of that organization. And again, that's tomorrow. You can eat in or dine out. A portion of the proceeds from the day will help fund this scholarship. And you could check out the new menu, and you could also try one of Vinny's famous sandwiches, which was named after Nikki. It's called the Nikki Blue Sandwich. Now, this scholarship will be given to 2 high school seniors who exemplify kindness, athleticism, and being an overall good person. They will receive this Nick Cimicata scholarship. So come on out to tomorrow to either the Colonial Diner or to Vinny's Moots, and you'll be helping 2 great things by helping raise some money to help these kids graduate and to give a scholarship to some deserving young people. And also, here's some great Lyndhurst news. Now, Nikki Cimicata's older brother, Paul, who had, of course, graduated Lyndhurst High School and played football for the Golden Bears. Now, he just completed his bachelor's and master's in a combined accounting degree program from the Lubin School of Business, which is at Pace University. And he finished with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. He received the Scholastic Achievement Award and was named the Northeast 10 Academic All-Conference, along with many other awards, too many to mention, of course. But to top it all off, his mother and father were so excited to sit in Arthur Ashe Stadium and to hear their son's name announced as the valedictorian for his class. So we want to congratulate Paul Cimicata and thank him so much for making his family proud, making Lyndhurst proud, and making his brother Nicky proud, who I'm sure was there with him. Now, his mother had posted here a great clip of his speech, which I think is so dynamic. It's only about 49 seconds, but I think you all need to hear this. This young man is a dynamic, powerful speaker. Okay, and here we go.
Pursue our dreams with determination and passion. Therefore, to my fellow graduates, I say this: never underestimate your own strength and resilience. Believe in yourself and in your ability to overcome any obstacles that come your way. Remember that even in the face of adversity, there is always opportunity for growth and transformation, especially after graduating from Pace University. It has truly been an honor to be part of such an exceptional community. May your futures be as bright and promising as the legacies you all leave behind. Congratulations, class of 2024. We did it. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Oh, that was an absolutely wonderful, wonderful speech. That, of course, was only a clip of it. What a dynamic speaker Paulie is. Again, we're so happy for you all. What a great achievement. And we know that this has been such a difficult year for all of you, but we also know that Nikki's there sharing in it with you, always in everyone's heart. And this past weekend, the Lyndhurst Volunteer Fire Department installed its new officers for the coming year. This year's new department chief is Paul Haggerty, who name may sound familiar. Yes, it's my nephew. He's now serving his second term as chief, and also sworn in as first assistant chief was Parker Llewellyn, and as second assistant chief, Robert Ferrara. Now, Chief Ferrara, ex-chief, will be future chief, right now assistant chief. He has served many years on the department, and he's also served twice as chief, now making his way toward his third term. This is generally rotated among the members, assuming they wish to hold these offices. Now, other officers as well were sworn in for their respective positions and ranks. And as always, we express our deepest gratitude to our volunteers. Thank you, guys. And you really, again, you do such a great job and you make us proud. Now, remember, I always talk about how we have a volunteer fire department here in Lyndhurst, and we hope that that's going to continue. We don't know how long. We're down to only 48 volunteers. That's down from about 85, perhaps 10 or 15 years ago. Why is this happening? Well, for one, they keep making the requirements, the training requirements, more and more stringent for these volunteers. And if you're a volunteer, obviously you have to have a full-time job, which means you have to find time to go up to the fire academy during the week. And what used to be a certain amount of time is now a much, much longer amount of time, and it's making it increasingly difficult for all volunteer fire departments to be able to recruit new members. So we cannot thank them enough for putting their lives on the line. I mean, how many of us want to get out of bed in the middle of the night in the dead of winter, or possibly with the dive team, dive into the Passaic River to rescue somebody? I don't think there are too many of us who would be happy or anxious to do that. But these guys do this every single day. Anything could happen, and they're there answering the call. So once again, thank you, and God bless you all, our wonderful volunteers. And, of course, this weekend is Memorial Weekend, the start of the summer. And I just wanted to let you know that this past Saturday, the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts and the veterans honor our deceased veterans at St. Joseph's Cemetery by replacing all the American flags at all of the veterans' graves, and they also had a very small ceremony to honor them as well. Now, this Wednesday night, which is, of course, tonight, if you're listening to this today, that would be the 22nd, the Scouts will be holding a flag retirement ceremony at the United Presbyterian Church on the corner of Ridge Road and Page Avenue at 8 p.m. And, of course, the public, anybody is welcome to attend and to bring any flags that need to be retired. Now, because it's Memorial Weekend, and I know I've said this before, but retiring a flag, obviously, we don't just throw a flag in the trash. We retire it. Generally, in the past, flags were made of cloth, so they were burned, and that was generally done in a ceremony with the Scouts as well as veterans. Now, because flags are made of nylon, most of them, I mean, there are cloth flags, but because they're made of nylon, well, you can't burn nylon. So what can you do? So here is the official way to retire a nylon flag, and you can do this yourself at home. You take a pair of scissors, cut the stars section out, so separate the stars section from the stripes section. You may then, because then it's no longer the flag, you may then discard of each piece in a separate garbage container. So you don't want to put them together. That's how you retire a nylon flag. And you can salute it and, of course, thank all the men and women who served under that flag and gave of their lives for our freedom in this country. And, okay, coming up soon, applications are available right now for the 3rd annual Lionel Teddy Shoebridge Memorial Golf Outing. Now, that is being organized by the Lyndhurst Football Touchdown Club. It is $175 per golfer. Thursday, July 11th, is when it will be held at Hendricks Field Golf Course, which is at 220 Franklin Avenue, right here in Belleville, across the river. A luncheon will follow at Michael's Riverside, down at 528 Riverside Avenue. Now, the entry fee includes the green fee, the cart, buffet, and bottled beer at Michael's Riverside when you get back. There are also raffle tickets for prizes. Now, if you want to go, you can email the Lyndhurst Football Touchdown Club at, and I'll put this in the description box, the email is LFTD, which stands for Lyndhurst Football Touchdown Club, LFTDclub@gmail.com to either reserve a spot or a foursome, but you have to do it no later than June 20th. And they're also looking for sponsors and raffle donations. So if you like to golf, I suggest that you do. Sign up. It's a great day, by the way. Now, the outing is named in honor of Lyndhurst resident and superstar quarterback Teddy Shoebridge, who, along with Marcelo Latterman, were killed with their teammates from Marshall University on November 14th, 1970, when their plane crashed at Tri-State Airport. And this plane crash is the worst sports-related air disaster in U.S. history, and it was also one of the most tragic events in our township's history as well. So it's a wonderful day if you play golf, so make sure you email to reserve your spot. All right, and of course, being that it is Memorial Day, when we honor the fallen who gave of their lives, as well as then we have Veterans Day in the fall when we honor those who served. But I just wanted to let you know, and this is very interesting, and I think a lot of you are going to want to take advantage of this. This was given me by one of our veterans here in town, down at the American Legion. It's through the New Jersey Department of Military and Veterans Affairs. So apparently the state will issue medals, and there are various different names of the medals here. So you have the New Jersey Distinguished Service Medal, the New Jersey Vietnam Service Medal, the New Jersey Meritorious Service Medal, the New Jersey Desert Storm Medal, the New Jersey Global War on Terrorism Medal, the New Jersey Korean Service Medal, as well as the New Jersey Prisoner of War Missing in Action Medal. Now, the applications are available. I don't have a website here. They didn't give me a website. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave... because the application, you fill out the name of the veteran, address, the rank held upon honorable discharge, as well as the branch of service. Then you could also, there's a bunch of boxes here where you would check all that apply, meaning what war they served in, the type of combat, the theater operations. You could also do this as a posthumous award. So if the person is deceased, you may also do this as well. You have to submit, of course, certain paperwork. And... let's see here. So, okay, so it's available through the New Jersey Department of Military and Veterans Affairs. And I'm going to leave the fax number and the phone number as well as the email for this woman, Jennifer Glazewski, who apparently takes care of all this. So if you are a veteran, or if you have someone in your family, or even if someone who served is deceased, and if you'd like to apply for one of these various medals from the state of New Jersey, I'll leave the information where you can get yourself and your hands on these application here so that we could honor all who gave whatever they gave, whether they lived or if they didn't live, we still honor them for their service. Okay, and don't forget, this Monday will be our Memorial Day Parade, which begins first with a ceremony where we honor those who gave of their lives in World War I, World War II, Korea, and Vietnam, and as well as those veterans who have passed in the last year, since last year's ceremony. The service is held in the Lyndhurst Park, Municipal Park, right there behind the town hall. And then the parade will make its way. We're not sure yet because the Delafield Avenue has not, as of right now, hasn't been open. But it looks like the work is done. And when I reported on it several weeks ago, they did say it would be about another 3 weeks. And that was about 3 weeks ago. So as of this morning, I don't believe the road was open yet, but it should be open, hopefully, in time for the parade, because I know that's been, well, quite an annoyance for many people trying to get through town. But the parade will begin, I believe, at 10 o'clock, I believe, or 11 o'clock. I think the services are 10. Well, I have to check on that, but everybody knows. And the parade will go around town and circle up to Ridge Road, 2nd Avenue, Valley Brook Avenue. And then after that, everybody disperses to have their traditional Memorial Day barbecues. Let's just hope the weather holds up and that it's a beautiful day for everyone. Now, remember, download, there's an app, the Lyndhurst Office of Emergency Management download app, okay? You can get it on your cell phone, if you have an iPhone, or if you don't, they have an app for that as well. And then you'll know everything going on in terms of road closures, street sweeper updates, weather alerts. It's a great app to have. It helps you understand what's going on. Oh, and also water main breaks if they happen to happen. So this way, if you turn on your faucet and you got some brown water, you'll already know why. So it's a great app. Make sure you download it. And the other reminder I always leave you with from the Lyndhurst Fire Department is to make sure you check your batteries on your smoke detectors and your carbon monoxide detectors, because they save lives. All right, as we wind down this program, it's another week of Lyndhurst News, and as we start the summer season, things will be changing toward the summer mindset. Kids will be getting out of school. People will be planning vacations. The Summer Concerts Under the Star, Music Under the Star series will be here, along with the Mount Carmel Feast. So we have much coming up. Lots of fun, lots of community things that bring us together. So remember, a community is its people. It's not its roads, it's not its buildings or homes, it's its people. So get to know your neighbors, look after your elderly neighbors, and support local businesses to the best of your ability. So until next week, have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, everybody. God bless you, and God bless Lyndhurst.